Hi students, in this session we are going to discuss graphical method to solve simultaneous equations. Here we have to solve the following simultaneous equations using graphical method. So first example is, see, these are simultaneous equations. First one is 3x minus 4y is equal to minus 7 and second is 5x minus 2y is equal to 0. To solve these equations graphically, first we have to draw graphs of these two linear equations. So in the solution, let's first find out four solutions for equation 3x minus 4y is equal to minus 7. So for this, we are going to consider various values of x and then find out corresponding values of y to get ordered pairs xy. Okay, so consider equation. Let's rewrite it as, see, 3x plus 7 is equal to 4y and therefore we have y is equal to 3x plus 7 upon 4. Call it as equation 1. Okay, see, we are going to put various values of x here to get value of y. So let's put x is equal to 1 in equation 1. So this will give y is equal to 3 into 1 plus 7 upon 4. So this is 3. 3 into 1 is 3 plus 7 upon 4 and therefore it is 10 by 4 and this calculation is 2.5. So we have y is equal to 2.5. See, although it is a fraction, but it is easy to plot on graph. Okay, so we have, see here, for x is equal to 1, we get y is equal to 2.5. So first ordered pair is 1 comma 2.5. Okay, then let's put value x is equal to 3 in equation 1. So equation 1 gives y is equal to 3 into 3 plus 7 upon 4. So it is 9 plus 7 upon 4 and therefore it is 9 plus 7 16 by 4. So we have y is equal to 4. So we got the next ordered pair. For value of x is equal to 3, we have y is equal to 4. So the ordered pair is 3, 4. See, for x is equal to 3, we have y is equal to 4 and the ordered pair is 3, 4. Then for x is equal to minus 1, see, put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 1. So we have y is equal to 3 into minus 1 plus 7 upon 4. So this is minus 3 plus 7 upon 4. So calculation is minus 3 plus 7, it is 4. So 4 by 4 and we have y is equal to 1. So we have for x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to 1. See, fill up this table. For x is equal to minus 1, we have y is equal to 1 and so the ordered pair is minus 1 comma 1. Then let's put x is equal to minus 5 in equation 1 to get y is equal to 3 into minus 5 plus 7 upon 4. So it is minus 15 plus 7 upon 4. Minus 15 plus 7 is minus 8 upon 4 and therefore y is equal to minus 2. So we have for x is equal to minus 5, y is equal to minus 2 and so the next ordered pair is minus 5 comma minus 2. Students, see here, I put the values of x here fastly one after other, but sometimes you may come across the calculation like if we put x is equal to 4, we get here, after calculating, we get here y is equal to 4.75. 5. Okay, so this ordered pair is 4 comma 4.75. See, this value is inconvenient to plot on graph. So if you come across such calculations, you avoid such type of ordered pairs. Okay, so this is how we get 4 solutions for this first equation, these 4 ordered pairs. Afterwards we are going to plot these ordered pairs on graph paper. Now let's move on to the ordered pairs for this second equation, 5x minus 2y is equal to 0. So let's find 4 solutions for equation 5x minus 2y is equal to 0. So we can write it as 5x is equal to 2y, and so we have y is equal to 5x by 2. Call it as equation number 2. Now by substituting various values of x, we can find corresponding values of y to get ordered pairs. So let's tabulate values of x and y and so ordered pairs like this. Now put x is equal to 0 in equation 2 to get y is equal to, see, substituting x is equal to 0 here, we have 5 into 0 upon 2. So it is 0 by 2 and therefore y is 0. See, so we have for x is equal to 0, we get y is equal to 0, and therefore the required ordered pair is 0 comma 0. That means it is origin. So graph of this linear equation is going to pass through origin. You note it here. Okay, then put x is equal to 2 in equation 2 to get y is equal to 5 into 2 upon 2, and therefore it is 10 by 2 and we have y is equal to 5. So next ordered pair is for x is equal to 2, we get y is equal to 5, and so the ordered pair is 2 comma 5. Okay, then next let's put x is equal to minus 1 in equation 2. So we have y is equal to 5 into minus 1 upon 2, and therefore it is minus 5 by 2. So y is equal to minus 2.5. So the next ordered pair is, see, for x is equal to minus 1, we get y is equal to minus 2.5, and so the ordered pair is minus 1 comma minus 2.5. Okay, then for the last ordered pair, C, put x is equal to minus 2 in equation 2. So we have y is equal to 5 into minus 2 upon 2, and therefore it is minus 10 by 2, and so we have y is equal to minus 5, and therefore the last ordered pair is, let's complete this table. For x is equal to 2, we have y is equal to minus 5, and so the ordered pair is minus 2 comma minus 5. So students, you practice a lot for finding such ordered pairs quickly. Okay, now let's plot all these 8 points we get here into tables for drawing the graphs of given two linear equations. Okay, so to save time, I have already plotted these points on graph paper. See, here it is x-axis, y-axis, and their intersection. I have denoted it by coordinates 0, 0. It is origin. Okay. Students, for the concept of coordinates of points in a plane, you can get link in the description below. Okay. Students, see here, points required to draw graph of second equation are, see here, origin, so this point, then 2 5, 2 5 is here, okay, origin, this point, then minus 1 minus 2.5, so it is in third quadrant, minus 1 minus 2.5, and the last point is minus 2 minus 5. So see, here it is point in the third quadrant, minus 2 minus 5. So let's draw line passing through these 4 points. You can easily draw this line. See these 4 points, 2 5 0 0, then minus 1 minus 2.5 and minus 2 minus 5. So let's draw this line passing through these 4 points. Okay, by after drawing this line, you just write down equation of line here. So equation is 5x minus 2y is equal to 0. And for the graph of first equation, which is 3x minus 4y is equal to minus 7, we get the points. See, it is 3 4 1 comma 2.5, then minus 1 comma 1 and minus 5 comma minus 2. So let's draw line passing through these 4 points. Okay, so this is the first line. Okay, then you write down equation of this line. So this is 3x minus 4y is equal to minus 7. Students, you write down scale at the right top corner of graph paper. So here write on both axes 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So students, we have plotted graphs of both the equations on the graph paper like this. Now let's think about the solution of simultaneous equations. See, we know that solution of simultaneous equations is the value of variables x and y which satisfy both the equations. This is, we say, algebraically. Here, think geometrically. See, here we observe that this point 1 comma 2.5, this point lies on both the lines. Okay, this point lies on both the lines. That means coordinates of this point satisfy both the equations, and so this point denotes the solution of given simultaneous equations. So x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2.5 is the required solution to given simultaneous equations. So at the end of solution of the example, you write down from graph the coordinates of the point of intersection are, see, we find it as 1 comma 2.5, and therefore the solution of the given simultaneous equations is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2.5. So students, see here, this graphical method is based on the concept from geometry that two non-parallel lines intersect in a point, and so this concept is applicable in algebra. So in algebra we say that the common value of x and y which satisfies both the equations is the solution for those simultaneous equations. So this is how coordinate geometry relates concept in algebra and geometry very systematically. So this is all about the graphical method to solve simultaneous equations. Then let's consider next simultaneous equations. See, next equations are, first one is x plus 2y is equal to 4, 3x plus 6y is equal to 12. To solve these two equations, first we have to draw graphs of these equations. So we need ordered pairs, that means 4 solutions to these equations. So here I have found out the 4 ordered pairs already to save time. Okay, you try to find out these ordered pairs at your own and practice for those ordered pairs. Then these ordered pairs are for the equation x plus 2y is equal to 4. Then for the equation, second equation, 3x plus 6y is equal to 12, we have, see, these 4 ordered pairs. You try to find out ordered pairs at your own again. Okay, let's plot all these points on the graph paper. Okay, in coordinate plane. For this, see, again I have plotted all the points here. See, minus 2 3, it is in second quadrant, then 0 2, here it is on y-axis, then 2 1, it is in first quadrant, 2 1, then 4 0, it is on x-axis, 4 0, then here minus 4 4, so minus 4 4 is in second quadrant. Next one is 1 1.5, it is in first quadrant. Then next one is 6 minus 1, 6 minus 1 is in fourth quadrant, and last one is 8 minus 2, it is in fourth quadrant. Okay, I am trying to see one subcase here. See, here you find that all these 8 ordered pairs, that means all these 8 points are collinear. See, we can draw only one line passing through all these 8 points. Okay. So here we find that both the equations represent same line. Now let's think about what is the condition that two linear equations represent the same line. See, here we observe some things. See, here we find that the graph of both equations is same, and that means these equations have infinitely many solutions. So what we observe here, see, we observe here that the ratio of coefficients of x, see, coefficient of x in first equation is 1 and in second equation it is 3. So this ratio of coefficients of x is 1 by 3. Then ratio of coefficients of y, see, in first equation coefficient of y is 2 and in second equation coefficient of y is 6. So it is 1 by 3. That means ratio of coefficients of y is also 1 by 3. Now let's see the ratio of constants. Again, see, ratio of constants is also 1 by 4. In first equation constant is 4 and in second equation it is 12. So ratio is 1 by 3. So here we observe that all these three ratios are same, and this is the condition for two equations to represent same line. Okay, so in general we say that, see, we say that if equations are like this, a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, and for these two linear equations if we have a1 upon a2, that means ratio of coefficients of x is equal to b1 upon b2, which is ratio of coefficients of y is equal to ratio of constants, then the graph of the given two equations is only one line. Okay, you note this point properly. See students, I want to discuss this concept with you. So I have plotted the graphs of those two equations in the previous example quite quickly to discuss this concept. Okay. Then students, let's consider one more example. See, the next equations are x minus 2y is equal to 4 and 2x minus 4y is equal to 12. We have to solve these equations graphically. For that we have to draw graphs of both the equations, and to draw graphs we have to find out ordered pairs, that means solutions to these equations. See, I have already found out those ordered pairs. To save time, you try to find these ordered pairs at your own. Okay, so now let's plot all these 8 points on graph paper. See, consider graph paper, coordinate axis, origin, then you write down the scale at the right top corner of graph paper. See, first point is minus 2 minus 3. See, it is in third quadrant, minus 2 minus 3. Then next one is 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2 point is here on a negative y-axis. Then next one is 2 minus 1. Point 2 minus 1 lies in the fourth quadrant, and next one is 40 which lies on x-axis. Okay. Then for the second equation we have minus 2 minus 4. See, minus 2 minus 4 is in third quadrant. Then 0 minus 3, so it is on negative y-axis. Then next point is 2 minus 2. See, here it is in fourth quadrant. And last one is 4 minus 1. So it is again in fourth quadrant. See, these 4 points lie on the line which is represented by second equation, and these 4 points lie on the first line given by first equation. Okay, so let's draw these two lines. Line passing through these 4 points. See, this is the second line. You write down equation here. It is 2x minus 4y is equal to 12, and the first line is passing through these 4 points. So let's draw this line, and you write down equation of line here. X minus 2y is equal to 4. See, we find here that these two lines do not intersect each other. That means these two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, so here we note that, see, ratio of coefficients of x. So coefficient of x is 1 in first equation and it is 2 in second equation. So this ratio is half. Then ratio of coefficients of y. So coefficient is minus 2 in first equation and it is minus 4 in second equation. So this ratio is again half. Okay, ratio of coefficients of x is half. Ratio of coefficients of y is again half. Now let's see ratio of constants. In first equation constant is 4 and in second equation it is 12. So this ratio is 1 by 3. Note that this ratio is not equals to these two ratios. So here we observe that ratio of coefficients of x and ratio of coefficients of y are equal, but ratio of constants is not equal to those ratios. So let's see the condition that two linear equations represent parallel lines. Okay, so if the equations are like this, see, a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, and for them, see, a1 upon a2, that is ratio of coefficients of x, is equal to b1 upon b2, this is ratio of coefficients of y, but these ratios are not equal to ratio of constants. So this is the condition for two linear equations represent parallel lines. See, then the graph of the given two equations are parallel lines. So you note these two cases properly. Okay. See, if for these two equations we have, if all these ratios are equal, then those two equations represent only one line, and if ratio of coefficients of x and y are same but ratio of constants is different, then those equations represent parallel lines. So students, I have explained graphical method to solve simultaneous equations in a very easy manner and in detail also. So you study this method, okay, and remember all these concepts clearly and properly. Students, finally, like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon to get notifications of all new videos. Thank you for watching.